Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be talking about some hot topics, some things that have been on my mind. But first, today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. It is the most festive time of the year. You might be trying to plan meals to have with your family because you want to have more family time, or you're trying to plan like Christmas parties, get-togethers. HelloFresh is there for you. You can pick meals that will fit the type of night that you want to have. HelloFresh is cheaper than grocery shopping and 25% less expensive than takeout. So you can use those savings on your holiday gifts, things that you want to get for people this season. If you are traveling over the holidays, HelloFresh understands that, and you can use HelloFresh and fit it into your schedule. You can decide when you want meals. You can skip. You can get more stuff for your meals if there's going to be more people over at your house. It's really up to you. Customize your meals in any way that you want to. If you are short on time, HelloFresh has its quick and easy options like 20-minute meals and easy cleanup, so you can just get in and out of the kitchen and get a meal in front of yourself or the people in your home. It's up to you. You decide. HelloFresh is going to make your life easy. If you would like to try HelloFresh, go to HelloFresh.com. Use code ASTOLDBYKenya 18 to get 18 free meals and free shipping. HelloFresh, thank you so much for sponsoring today's video, and let's get on into it. Okay, you guys, we are here to talk about some topics. Let's first start with my own topics. Have you guys noticed I cut my hair? Here's the thing about cutting your hair. When it's daylight, you love it. When you love it, you style it. You're like, oh my gosh, you guys know this is my thing. I'm always going to have the little pigtails at the top with the back out. That is my thing. That is my aesthetic. I just feel so good during the day. I feel light. I feel free having my hair cut. But it's always at 2 a.m. It's always at 2 a.m. when you're supposed to be asleep. You be laying in the bed regretting all decisions. You be laying in the bed regretting all decisions. You're just like, you bald-headed hoe. I be sitting in bed like, you bald-headed hoe. Like, why would I do this to myself? Like, oh my gosh, I can't even put my hair in a ponytail. You guys know I have been loving the curly top ponytail this year just to get it in knees. I had to comb it out. It's just a whole thing. So it's always the 2 a.m. regrets. But during the day, right now, I feel like I look so cute. Who is she? She's cute. So news in my life, I have cut my hair. And of course I cut it myself. Scorpios to the front. You gotta cut your hair yourself. There's just something about being a Scorpio is mother or die. You gotta do what you gotta try it just once. You gotta try it on your own just once to see if you're mother. And then, next time maybe you should let somebody else do it. It's mother or die trying over here. And you know what? Sometimes there's some death. But I like my little haircut. I do. It'll grow back in no time. So I'm not worried about it, but I might cut it again when it grows back. I don't know. I just think, I don't know. It just makes me feel just free, I'm being dramatic. We'll move on to other topics. Let's start with Nick Cannon. Do y'all realize we can't stop Nick Cannon from having kids? I sit down and I think about this sometimes. We can't stop Nick Cannon from having kids. Time cannot stop Nick Cannon from having kids. Nick Cannon can have as many kids as he wants. He can get as many women pregnant as he wants, and that's terrifying. The thought is terrifying. I say something about the Nick, every time they announce Nick Cannon is having hide the racially ambiguous girls. Oh my gosh, if you are racially ambiguous, please hide in your home, lock your doors, and make sure Nick Cannon cannot get in, because you are in danger. You are in danger. Your uterus is in danger. You never know when Nick Cannon is going to call and try to impregnate you. If you are racially ambiguous, I don't know what to tell you. Nick Cannon might be the father of your kid, and you will be none the wiser. I don't know how he's getting these women pregnant. But it's terrifying because Nick Cannon can have as many kids as he wants. want Nick Cannon to have 20 kids, 30 kids, and there's nothing that we can do. It's almost to the point I am shocked when there is not a pregnancy announcement with Nick Cannon involved. Like, it is so crazy. And he shows up for every single maternity shoot, and it be killing me. He shows up for every single maternity shoot. I don't know if he's showing up in any other way for these kids, but he gonna be at the maternity shoots. It's crazy. It's scary. It makes me uncomfortable. It makes my skin crawl because I just think that there's no stopping this. We can sit up here and have all our little conversations about there's no way he can be a part of all these kids' life. There's no way. All of you guys acting like Nick Cannon money is just longer than long, that these kids not gonna have to work the same jobs as me and you. I don't know about that, but like, he can just keep having these kids, and it's absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting. We don't need to say, I can't even give it like real time. I cannot give it real time because it's just like, it's just something my mind cannot process. I don't understand why anyone would want these many kids. Quiet as it's kept, just the ones with Mariah Carey would be enough for me. But I guess, I don't know. And the people out here defending it, y'all are just in Looney Tune, just as Looney Tune. Like, I don't get it. But you want to know, we have had the only pregnancy announcement we have been getting are from Nick Cannon's camp, that I forgot that you can be happy about celebrities having babies. I forgot that you can be happy about celebrities having children. Keke Palmer is pregnant. Keke Palmer is pregnant. Keke Palmer is having a baby, and I am so excited for her. The only thing that blows me back is that I cannot believe Keke Palmer is still not True Jackson VP. She's not the same Keke Palmer from Jump In. Like, Keke Palmer was just forever young to me, forever young. And of course, she is still young. She is still beautiful. She is still all of those things. But I just always imagine Keke Palmer as young. And there's just something about Keke Palmer being a mother that just shows that, like, we're getting old. If Keke Palmer can be somebody's mama, anybody can be somebody's mama. But I am so happy for Keke Palmer and her peoples. Like, that is like, it just shows that we can be happy about pregnancy announcement. I really think we have PTSD. I really think we have trauma. I really think that Nick Cannon of it all, when it comes to black celebrity pregnancy announcement, has really like made all of us just scared. Like, if you told me tomorrow a celebrity is going to announce their pregnancy, I'd be like, oh my gosh, I'd be clutching my pearls, hoping another light-skinned woman is not pregnant with Nick Cannon's baby, because like, I'm just traumatized. Everybody's baby daddy is Nick Cannon. It is so terrifying. But Keke Palmer is pregnant. I don't like the game of assuming if women are pregnant or not. I don't get involved in those silly games y'all like to play over on the TikTok. I find that to be nasty business. I'm not judging. We all have our ways about ourselves, but I think it's just nasty business, the speculating of if this person is pregnant, is this person not pregnant. It's nasty business. I know y'all was doing that with Keke Palmer for a while. I was not involved in any of that. I just send my best. When they want to announce their pregnancy, that's when I will come up here and be like, congratulations. I don't play the speculation game with people's like uterus. That's none of my business. That's none of my business. But I am very, very happy for Keke Palmer. Let's move on to some mess. Balenciaga under Demna. What a mess. What a mess. Shout out to the TikTok. It really shows you, like, 90% of social media is absolute garbage, absolutely mess. Like, we up here talking about absolutely nothing. But every now and then there be somebody who's really doing the work, who's really doing the investigation work to get to the bottom of some mess. Shout out to the TikTok who uncovered this whole Balenciaga sex toy children documentation about maybe child endangerment. Whoever uncovered that, you were doing the work, because that would have went right by me. I'm not looking at Balenciaga campaigns. I'm not over here wearing Balenciaga, so I'm not looking at Balenciaga campaigns. But lo and behold, Balenciaga had a whole nasty ass campaign that was including children, and they thought that shit was gonna rock. They thought that shit was gonna rock. That's what you get for trying to be too edgy, trying to be too. You look nuts. You guys, there is just something so dark and twisted about this. I've said it before and I'll say it's the intention behind it. Everything, this doesn't seem like this slipped through the cracks. Someone was just out of touch. Ooh, I didn't see what was going to happen here. No, everything about this seems so damn intentional. Intentional. And it's just like, you intended to use children in this way? What does that say about you? I say we investigate everything going on with Balenciaga. I say we investigate everything going on with Balenciaga. What happened to just selling good clothes? What happened to just selling good accessories? What happened to just selling good, but it's stunts? We are in the era of fashion of stunts. And here's the thing. I don't mind a good stunt, an intentional stunt, a stunt that leaves the girls gagged. Something that's really a moment. I don't mind moments, but what I don't like is spectacle. I don't like spectacle. I don't like just doing stuff for the sake of everyone looking like, whoa. Like, I don't like that. It's cheap. It's lazy in this. And what I believe, I don't know nobody, I don't know Dimna, I don't know nobody involved in the Balenciaga team right now. But what it seems like is you're trying to straddle the line of like getting people outraged but not going too far. Like, you're straddling that line of outrage and not going too far instead of just trying to make good shit. You wanted people to be outraged enough because outrage sells. Outrage gets people talking. Notice who they've aligned themselves with, the Kanyes and the Kim. Outrage gets people talking, right? You're taking it just from them. But let's not go too far. And you lost this round. And it's nasty. You lost this round in the nastiest of ways. And I just don't see why children are up for debate. Why children are involved in your shock campaigns. Why children would ever be involved in you trying to be edgy. I don't see why children would ever be involved in that. Balenciaga, everyone involved in the Balenciaga team right now in this moment, y'all kind of going to hell. Because like, I see all the things that they keep putting out to try to do better. And it's just like, do you realize you shouldn't be in this situation? There's just some things that's just like, you shouldn't be here. It shouldn't get to the point where we're releasing 1, 2, 3, 4 statements about trying to protect children when you sell like, you sell clothing, you sell haute couture clothing, you sell off the rack clothing. Like, what? And like, why is this even something you have to apologize for? Because it's intentional. Because you intentionally did some nasty ass shit. Let's move on to some other person who's nasty. I never thought we would get to the programming where Hitler might have some points. I never thought you idiots would ever get to the part of the programming in my lifetime where you are saying Hitler might have had some points. That's where we're at. Y'all are nuts. I want to start that. I don't want that to ever be I can't. So I say this to say, in the anti-Semitism, in the I can't believe I have to tell y'all to end the pro-Hitler bullshit. But also, leave Kanye West right here. As I film this, we are closing up on the first week of December. Leave Kanye right here. Like, boom. Like, there's a fly, you just swat it, and that's all it got. That's all the life it got. Leave Kanye right here. Like, in this moment, leave Kanye. Like, I promise you, if we could just leave Kanye in December 2022, we will have a better 2023. At least that thing will be better in 2023. It's kind of like when Donald Trump got his Twitter taken down and it was just like, we leave Trump right here. Like, at least that we don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about that for the next, for the next little bit. If we just decide to leave Kanye, like, every time he goes on these random ass podcasts, random ass news, wherever he is at, spewing his bullshit, if you just leave it alone, don't give it no attention, I promise you it goes away. Once again, spectacle. I want no parts of it. I don't want to be in, it's just like, I can't believe that people are still paying attention. But I understand the people who are like, we're not going to let anti-Semitism just be spewed and us not say anything about it. So I also understand both sides, and it's just like, put it in the white supremacy. put it into white supremacy, put it into white supremacist talking points. I can't believe that's what I am here saying, but we got to. But we absolutely have to. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. I go back to my notes. Letitia Wright. So Letitia Wright from the Black Panther franchise. She was anti-vax back in 2020. She was doing, y'all remember that? Y'all remember Letitia? And she was doing all her anti-vax stuff. But since then, since they started filming the whole Black Panther movie, we ain't heard much from Letitia. Letitia did apologize and she let it go. And here is the thing. We gave Letitia her lashings. We dragged, but it was pretty much left there. It was pretty much left there. And you know what? If she's saying she's gonna do better, she's not gonna spread all this bullshit. Like, what can I do? What can I do? She was acting down in Wakanda Forever. Acting down in Wakanda Forever. So you know what? That's my sister again. You know what? I'm not about to sit here and hold her foot to the fire too much when y'all just be letting white actors and actresses do whatever the hell they want. So you know what, Letitia? You come home. You come home. I'm still looking at you. But you know what? You know what? Grace. I'm going to allow some grace. The same way y'all allow grace for every single white person who is in Hollywood. I'm giving grace. I'm giving grace. You know what? She's cleaned it up. She's cleaned it up during the Black Panther press run. She ain't saying nothing else. So you know what? What can I do? So people decide, because Oscar season is around the corner, and people are like, how will, not people, a person, put up an article talking about how will like bad behavior, sketchy behavior affect these Oscar contenders. And I saw Letitia Wright's name next to Woody Allen, and I said, I have to speak. Can I speak? Can I speak? I decided it's time for me to speak. Absolutely fucking not. Absolutely not. You will not put Letitia Wright's name next to Woody Allen. Also, Will Smith is mentioned in the article. Yes, I'm on Will Smith's side when it comes to slapping Chris Rock. But even if you're not on Will Smith's side for slapping Chris Rock, he slapped Chris Rock. Why is his name next to Woody Allen's? Be serious. Be serious. Why is Letitia Wright's name next to Casey Affleck? Be serious. Be serious. That don't make no sense. That don't make no sense. And Letitia Wright is 100% in the right. And I don't want anyone to gaslight her, trying to make it seem like she's just being angry and all this stuff. Like, it's not the same. It's not the same. If we're splitting, it's not the same. It's not the same. You're just being weird. It just shows that you're holding black people accountable in a way that you don't hold. White people have to do the most egregious things in order to just be lumped in with someone who was spreading anti-vax stuff and who slapped Chris Rock. Do you know what the rest of the people in that article are accused of? Are we? Some accused of hitting their children? Like, are we? What? No, y'all being nasty and y'all being racist. I'm gonna say y'all being nasty and y'all being racist. I want to bring up something else that's real quick. So rest in peace to Takeoff. Takeoff died in Houston, got gunned down. And there's been a lot of deaths. There's been a lot of black deaths that have happened in the past few months, and it's just really sad when it comes to what has happened in Mexico a couple of times with black people. It's just a lot to take in. But there's something y'all do when this stuff happens that I have to nip in the bud real quick. Y'all do this thing like, this is why I don't need nobody to be nonchalant about loving me. This is why I don't hang out with too many people. This is why I always tell my loved ones I love them. This is why I don't fall out with nobody, because you never know. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Y'all like to do this nanny boo-boo when it comes to dead people, people who are unfortunately taken from this world, people who are tragically taken from this world. Y'all like to nanny boo-boo them like, it sucks that this happened to you, but this is how I move. Y'all like to use people's death as examples for why your life is superior. And it's like, get a life. I refuse to believe your life is so superior if you're over here on the internet trying to say how you and your crew different. Like, y'all are losers. Y'all are losers. Y'all are so, like insane. insensitive to what people go through. Y'all are just so weird. Like, you can just say, wow, rest in peace. Wow, this is tragic. You don't have to sit here and use that as an example for why your life is superior, your friends are more moral. It's weird. It's weird. Y'all are weird when it comes to black people dying. The baby selling the baby having BOGO tickets. The only thing I have to say about that is what? Go against Meg, it's gonna cost you. Go against Meg, it's gonna cost you. Go against Meg, it's gonna cost you. Like, there ain't nothing sweeter. There's absolutely nothing sweeter. Those are my hot topics. I ain't gonna stay here long. Those are my hot topics. Those are some things that have been on my mind. I always say we gonna try to do this every month, every couple of weeks, and I never stay true on that promise. So since word is bond, I'm not about to sit up here and lie to y'all. I'm not about to sit up here and lie to y'all. We might come back, we might not, but I'll definitely see you in the next one, okay?